Welcome back, everyone, to Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Hope you guys are doing good. I unfortunately have less time to play video games, so you might notice in the coming days I won't be posting as often as I would like to, but it is what it is. Holiday season. Work is very busy this year for me, so we'll do what we can. Apparently Zuo Ci is out here in Pingyuan. So luckily, someone informed me of that. We'll probably have to visit that. Guan Luo gives us some divination points, but I'm pretty sure Zuo Ci gave us 7. And Guan Luo only gives us 3 every time we max out the bar, so if we're interested in getting divination, we'll have to do that. And that would actually suit this character the best, too, because we are int-driven mostly. Our strength is pretty abysmal, to be honest. We're not going to be dueling anyone. We could train this up, so it's not like it's completely hopeless. But that is where it stands right now. We did take Zhangzhou, so we are supporting them right now. I think I heard or read that we should have the option of moving our governorship. I think we actually did maybe do that once with Zhu anyway. But, let's see, So we do have a new conquering ending. I'll try to remember to play that at the end of the episode. But yeah, I don't see anything yet to move our city. So we'll just, I guess, make friends. I always need more of those. Then again, I don't really want to be friends with any of these guys. This is the new guy that we hired, but he's not that good. We have a banquet, or we could just train. I was saying we should do that. It might make sense to get some rep too. I'm not exactly sure what that will do for us though at this stage in the game. What we will do though is top off our money again, and then I suppose, yeah, train. We do get a lot of progress for training since our stat is so low. I'm also going to head over to Pingyuan. There he is. Oh, and Jiang Fei. Wait, Jiang. Wait a minute. Did we move him up there? I don't recall doing that. That might have been a reorganization afterwards. I'm not really sure I like Jiang Fei being right here. Oh, actually, I guess this is on the front line as well. So, okay, I suppose that makes sense. Maybe we moved him there? I can't remember if we did that or not. Anyway.
Oh yeah? よくぞわしを見つけたな。そうかもしれぬし、そうでないかもしれぬ。変わりある。良き心がけとも言えるし、
We've got a long ways to go before we get anything done with that. So we'll probably follow that routine, I think. Yeah. So we'll train up a bit. I hope today's efforts will pay off at some point. If we do another training, we can't visit Zuo Ci, so just talk with this guy. Alright, well. Oh, even though it was dull, we're still friendly now. That's good. Should be good enough. Let's head over there. Yeah, hopefully the game does give us the option to move again to the front line. I mean, I'd like to say I'm surprised that we can't seem to crack this with the AI, but I'm not really. This is pretty typical of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms game sagas. You know, even if you build a huge advantage province-wise, the game NPC action is usually still bad. The only way it starts to get good is if you've basically completely crushed them. Like, they're down to like 3 cities, and you're attacking with multiple reinforcements, and you just have to completely overwhelm them. It's kind of silly, but it is what it is. We're getting there pretty quick, actually. So, training. And leaving again. Obviously, this would be a lot easier if we moved our governorship over there. We could do that, just to try to finish Wei off. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad idea, huh? The main thing, taking Jiangxia here, was pretty crucial. But then again, I guess, like I was saying, I think last time, it's not as big of a prize as it once was. Wu still has many roads into us. Zhaoji would be pretty important, too. That would actually help us out quite a lot, because we have all of these troops and men out here ready to go. We don't really need that. We could funnel them all into this front line instead. I don't think I wouldn't want to move like here or here just to take this. That's kind of a waste of time. I mean, we could march into Huiji, but that's kind of an ask. Well, maybe it's not as bad of an... That actually might not be a bad entry point now. Just coming in right through the south. Look at that, because they can't... Po Yang can't reinforce Huiji at all. And normally, in the past, this is like a circle, basically. It's like a ring. So you could always count on Wu being able to defend these like 5 or 6 provinces pretty easily. But now that I look at it closer, Huiji actually could be a way in, and they kind of think of it as a backline right now, sort of. So maybe there is more merit to that than I just assumed. Maybe 1 or 2 more months and we'll be good with that. Alright. Winter time already, though. Luckily, Wei is unable to do anything here. Cao Hong coming onto our side. It's a huge win. Huge. Yes, that's good stuff right there. So they're going to run out of troops doing that. Wei is pretty much finished. Yeah, you know what? I guess we could just transfer ourselves. So we wouldn't be a governor anymore, but we could be on the front line if we wanted to. Not sure I want to do that yet. I mean, I could move Jiang Wei and myself over here. We could actually also come to Changsha as well. March from here. That would be a pretty epic battle, because Liu Jiang and Po Yang can defend it, but we can also attack with 3 actually going into this. Jiangling, Jiangxia, and Changsha. It's such an interesting map layout for me. Totally different from previous Romance of the Three Kingdoms installments. So can't hire anyone. We could just get more info. Sure, let's get more information on that too. I was thinking about it. It's like, probably should. Oh, they barely have any troops there at all. So actually, this is much less defended than I originally expected. We could easily, like, if they just initiated a command to attack Chai Sang right now from Jiangxia, it would be a crushing victory. I'm sure of it. Even if the AI did it, because we would just have like 200,000 men, and they would have 130 or so at most, maybe 120. Could try to get a spy out there. Might as well try to help out the front line if we can. None of these guys are terribly interesting. Man. They're kind of out of good officers, too, to be honest. Looks like I was able to do it. This could work, I suppose. I don't... The game seems to give you the ability to plant spies very easily. Okay, it did work. All right. Fair enough. I always thought it was funny, too, the game sort of stops development of a city once it hits large. Like, you know, there's no more progress. Like, progress in human history is just done now in this city, you know, in this province. It seems a little bit strange. You'd think it would continue, but just at very low rates of impact, right? I don't know, I always thought it was kind of strange, but it just arbitrarily stops at some value. Ancient China just never gets better than that, I guess. Once you've got a large city, that's peak civilization. Alright, yeah, we should visit Zuo Ci while we still can in Pingyuan. He's gonna move soon. Uh-oh. I gotta pay. No. Then I'll use words. The power of words. I'm gonna control this one because I think if you fail to debate a bandit like this, they will take like 1,000 gold or something. It's a crazy number. Anyway, he's about to die. Yep, let's just finish it. Do get int for that too. Which is kind of our main damage stat. So yeah, we do want to get at least the 2 damage dealing abilities if we can from this fine person. Not quite. I have to come back again here in a minute. Alright. There might be something. I was gonna say there might be something in the shop now. Can't remember. 49 strength. It's pretty easy to train your stats in this one, I think. We actually only have 2 simple friendships. That is, I guess, the one thing that doesn't carry over from Shushu to our daughter. Or a son, I guess, either way. There we go. 7 of it. Perfect. Alright. Working on it already again, too, so that's good. Oh, maybe we can already learn something, actually. I find it funny that we're still getting volunteer militia. That used to be a thing that would only pop up like on smaller forces. I mean, we'll take it, but pretty soon we're just gonna have so many troops that it doesn't even matter. I think we're already there, really. I mean, look at this. Our cities back over here are absolutely nowhere near front lines whatsoever, and they have 30, 40,000 troops in some cases just sitting around, so pretty funny. I do wonder then why it is that they pull excess troops from these frontline cities. Not sure I understand the logic behind that. Anyway, we do have our first ability. Which one do we want? So witchcraft is close range. 70 morale. Has to be strong wind only. Chance to restrain. No retaliation, too. This one is a little bit longer range. Also 70 morale. Has to be cloudy. With a chance to confuse, though. Both are no retaliation and based on int. So... I mean... I guess it depends on what's more common. I would think strong winds would be more easy to trigger. Sorcery sounds better. Obviously, chance to confuse sounds great. Plus, you know, you don't have to be next to all of them. So I think sorcery is probably the better ability, but witchcraft might be more... Like, it might be available to us more often. So I think I'm going to go with that. Oh, nice. Jiang Wei will help, for sure. How much was it? I wanted to see. Oh, it's still counting troops. I want to see what the value is, because it's probably a lot. Maybe it wasn't that much, though. It doesn't look like we raised our strength at all. We have so many provinces. Eventually. If there's a way to check the log. Oh, there it is. Oh, actually only 134. That's not bad. Or that's not good. I mean, it's not as much as I thought it'd be. If we train one more time, we will have enough to visit Zuo Ci again, so we'll do that. Alright. Worth it. I mean, since we have his ear, maybe we should train again, but... Let's just try to get the divination, I think, is the big thing right now. Interact. Alright. Time for our next parliament. It is spring 234, I think. Yeah, we're doing alright. I don't understand why we don't have, like, max troops on the front line, though. I mean, on cities supporting the front line. I don't think there should only be 32,000 troops here, you know what I mean? Like, this city has max troops. That's a problem. Alright, rank 6 as well, so now we can lead more troops in. Hopefully we will get the ability to move. Then again, yeah, we can just transfer ourselves, so... do I want to do that now? I think it makes sense to. Could come down here to Changsha. Then again, Jiangxia still needs to be improved on a little bit. So we could get maybe a little bit of merit if we wanted to there. I don't really think we need to, but... Let's see, no employment opportunities. Everyone's at max loyalty. Oh, maybe we already did have... I thought... It looked like we didn't actually have insight into this. Maybe we didn't. I don't know, I can't remember. It seemed like we didn't. Either way, now we do. Let's get information on this as well. Just spend our espionage. Because I doubt, let's see. Oh no, we could have Wang Jun do it. Okay, yeah. Excellent. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and transfer ourselves then. From here, 2 of us to Jiangsha. Been waiting for you. Oh, apparently, okay, Mom's here. Alright. That's a pretty interesting interaction, though. I do like that they added a little bit more personality to the game that was missing. I think my biggest probably complaint, if you could call it that, with the game is that they really didn't lean into the RPG elements as much as they could have, and it seems sort of like they're trying to get back to that. It definitely has a lot of room for improvement, but I like at least the direction that it's going. We could offer to do a job. Yeah, we won't apply to a job right now. We don't have any public trust anyway. And we might get word of Zuo Ci or Guangluo around. Because they obviously moved. A tactician. Why would I be the tactician, not Jiang Wei? What will I do? We could do that. We'll probably be better off than whoever his current officer is. Let's see. Wang Chong, yeah. Probably. Let's just do that now, I suppose. You could just farm cultural rep too like that? That's kind of weird. Jiang Wei's busy, so we are making food for ourselves for tonight. Apparently has enough time to go shopping with us. Is there anyone interesting here? Well, there's our mom. Deng Ai is pretty interesting. Could become friends with Deng Ai. He might be, no, I don't think he's dying soon. I think Deng Ai lasts for quite a while. He's one of the newer-ish guys, I believe. Zhuran's pretty interesting too, but I kind of think he's on the way out, right? 53. Not sure about this one, but yeah, he's a good officer though. He doesn't like us, so I guess it doesn't matter anyway. We could try to get more friendly with everyone via banquet. Oh, Zhang Zhao is ours, yeah. That's so weird. That's definitely a Wu guy. There we go. It's apparently awkward. Now it's lively. Alright, looks like that improved everyone's opinion of us pretty well. The Huangs. You know, the linking, the ability for the officers to link when they have a bond too, kind of highlights it, obviously, a little bit better, like the relationship and the advantage of having that, so... I think it's, on one hand, I think the power-up is a little bit too strong, but on the other hand, it's like, it's kind of cool. You know, you can just make friends and do more damage, right? It's, like, inspirational. Right? Okay, she trusts us now. Like to at least hit trust in Jiang Wei, but guess we'll have to give him a weapon. Yeah. If anything, I think it's almost too easy to become trusting with someone, though. That could probably be nerfed. Maybe it is in the harder difficulties. Apparently, our mom is only at 93 loyalty, which is pretty funny too. Like, really? Is she gonna actually betray Shushu? Kinda doubt it. Alright, let's get back to training then, too. Could also observe things too. We could get sympathy with the guys there. Sure, let's give it a shot. Oh. Free monies. All right. Good stuff. There is a creature known as the elephant. We do have them. Oh, I guess I can do one more. Kind of a weird episode if we didn't get into a single fight. The 14th Emperor of the later Han, Emperor Zhan, has fallen. The later Han has fallen because Emperor Zhan had no successors. Liu Feng died as well. Wow. Interesting that the Han is gone now. I wonder what that means for our existing tale. Well, we could try to engage in one fight here. Let's, bring in troops. Yeah, like 40,000 men just sitting here for no reason. We do have a privilege. So that means we can orchestrate this battle if we want. It might be a good idea, too. Yeah, I don't want to plant a spy because then we won't be able to march. So I think we just march here. Do have 11 officers. If we march, we should pull in more officers. So, what location has a bunch of officers that doesn't really need it? This seems like one good option. Both of these. Lo Shan is there. I don't know about that. This one's a good option as well. Really, all of these. All four of these are good options. Yeah, I think we'll pull in all of Chen Tai's men. Oh, yeah, we can't do that. Wait. Yeah, because I'm not a governor, I can't request a transfer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could march. If we do that, Sundang is going to seize the opportunity.
Oi.
Well, let's give it a shot, I suppose. Yep. Hopefully we're leaving an officer behind. It looks like we are because this is 10 total, and no one has a deputy. So we should be okay here. As long as there's one, then the defender can call in reinforcements and potentially hold. Bring these guys in. 188,000. We will control the battle. I don't think we'll be able to control all the troops, right? As a tactician? Maybe we can. Look at the boats, man. This strategy looks good to me. It's just water everywhere. Fire assault sounds great. All of this can burn. Yep, looks good to me. Alright. I'm actually going to not use my privilege for that. Uh-oh. Well, bring it then, Zhang Zhao. I thought this guy had more int than this. 88 seems kind of low. I love it when I have a 5 and they don't. So they almost always just throw out, like, their top card and that's it. That said, I don't know what they're about to do here. I might just throw this one. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. But I guess that does more damage as a special, so maybe I shouldn't have been glad about that outcome. Just do that. Okay. That's one way to get your cultural rep up. Oh, that gives us merit too? I did not know that. That's interesting. I think it might have actually in the older game too, but... Spotting some traps. Just hold the left click to let all of this happen. I wanted to see what the situation was looking like. Oh. Yeah, I'd rather issue the spy command when we're ready to actually attack him. So maybe next turn we'll do that. We do have Taishi Zhang as well. That got deployed, so... Bonus support wisdom. Okay, so now he's been engaged. So I'll use my turn, I guess, to initiate the spy. Let's see. Oh man, that sounds really good too. But let's just use the spy. Nice. It's kind of funny we're beating Wu with the water game, but I got vaporized. I suppose now we can set someone on fire. Look at all those links. 70% damage? Oh, man. I'm glad we chose Cheng Sha. I didn't realize my mom was there. That was a nice bonus. We also had a link with someone else there, too. I didn't really pay attention. Who else would it be? Definitely Jiang Wei and Lady Hui, but... Not sure. I didn't exactly see what the fort was. Look at those reinforcements. Look at those reinforcements too, though. Are our boats better than their boats? Oh, that's embarrassing for Wu. I think our boats are better. We'll hold on to that, yeah. Is it, oh, Dang Ai, right, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, just a little bit of linking capability gives you a lot of power. Uh-oh. Mom got trapped. Uh-oh. Zheng Zhao just got fried. Yeah, I didn't really want to use my privilege to control this battle because I knew we'd have such a huge advantage. Troop-wise. Zheng Zhao is really in trouble. Oh, we have to issue the spy. Dad's dueling people and winning. That's ridiculous. We've created a monster. Well, we could probably do will sabotage now, or even just fire assault. I kind of want to trigger the spy as well. I don't know if they're gonna do any of that. What do we do? I think that's probably the better play. They're still dealing with these frontline units. So not for long. I'm hoping they activate the spy on their own. I'm not sure if they will. You'd think that they would, but they still haven't. Zheng Zhao is just the sacrificial lamb, man. Yeah, they never did. Did get some sympathy with Dynasty, that's good. Yeah, they never did. I still think the will morale drop there was probably better. Man, what a stomp that was. Alright. Gained an extra synergetic slot. 410 merits, quite a lot. Apparently we just employed 3 people. That's usually a bad sign for the enemy. Pretty much over when you see that kind of thing happening. So I think that's probably a good spot to call it for now. After the fall of the Han. Interesting. Let's see what this is about. Following the downfall of Han, Liu Bei force expanded their influence across the nation. Most of the cities in this country belong to us, Liu Bei. The time to make a decision has come. Times are in my favor. The time drew near over which path to take in the world following the downfall of the Han Dynasty. Time to decide the future after the fall of the Han is approaching. So, interesting. We'll also be more culturally inclined. Just take the result on that. Just gives us a little bit of extra experience. Could be a self-proclaimed new emperor, but I think for role-playing purposes, we'll probably just have him become the emperor of the Han. Then again, it doesn't look like we have the option of doing that. Hold on, let's see. Any of the following is true. Oh, the Emperor still has to be alive. Gotcha. We were protecting the later on Han Emperor, but they're gone now. So that's such a weird... I don't know how you would trigger that, actually, then. Liu Bei's objective for the Han Dynasty is the Han Dynasty revival. Oh, which apparently it isn't. Neither is it this one. So a lot of different ending options here. I guess we have to become a new emperor, which is very simple. Okay. Sure, why not? Liu Bei gathered their most trusted followers and held a secret meeting. The Han has fallen, and its successor is declining. Turmoil will continue without a new emperor. So I'm thinking of stepping up to become the emperor. I think that is an excellent idea. The people want a safe and stable nation. Everyone, make sure you continue to support me even after I become emperor. And so it happened. That day, a magnificent celebration was held to celebrate the enthronement of Liu Bei. Your Majesty, I am delighted at your accession to the imperial throne. With this, the turbulent era will finally come to an end. So you finally took the throne. Hey, brother. I knew I was right to follow you all these years. I, Jiang Wei, shall use my military prowess to preserve peace for this new country. Brother, I mean, Your Majesty, I've waited for this day to come for so long. It's kind of funny that they're all alive still. It's like 234 or something, yeah. Many have gathered before the palace to celebrate your enthronement. You make an appearance. Of course. After being urged to do so, Liu Bei exited the palace. Outside the palace, soldiers and civilians alike raised their voices in celebration. They filled the courtyard as far as the eye could see. All hail Master Liu Bei, hail the new emperor. Master Liu Bei, congratulations on forming a new nation. Oh, such enthusiasm. To think they would celebrate this much. Everyone is expecting much of the politics in this new empire. Since the fall of the Han Dynasty, the people have fallen to despair and anguish. Perhaps you should say a word or two. Indeed. Everyone, I have ascended the throne as emperor and declare this a new nation. You have my promise. Our nation will go further than the 400-year legacy of the Han. Will go further than the 400-year legacy of the Han ever did. Okay, that sentence actually does make sense, but it didn't seem like it did when I first read it. Liu Bei's words were met with joyous cheers from soldiers and civilians. Among the excited clamoring, Liu Bei felt a new age was dawning. Alright. Apparently maybe our cultural reputation increases. We're of the Song Dynasty, not the Shu Dynasty? Come on, man. I'm getting robbed here. Alright. That's pretty much good for me, so I'm going to save really quick. We'll outro with this ending. These endings are good to trigger when you get them because I think some of them do actually give you... some of them do actually unlock bonus content and whatnot. Bonus play options, scenarios, things like that. So we'll outro with that. I hope you enjoyed as always. We are at the point now where the game really can't stop us if we want to just engage and take whatever provinces we want to. So with that said, we will continue to do it. We want to see what the end of the game looks like anyway. And we'll definitely get there, I think, at this point. Someday he'll be the most powerful ruler in the realm. The Song Force. That's probably the worst things that come out of this episode. But anyway, I hope to see you guys in the future. We'll probably get the other sorcery option as well, witchcraft and sorcery, so that we can become a devastating force on the field. I don't really think we need to. Frankly, I think at this point we could just let the AI march in. But I think it'd be nice to see all the different maps out there. So we'll continue. I hope it is at least still entertaining for you. Either way, I will see you guys, though, in the next one. Peace.